Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So happy Black Friday. I'm sure you guys are still like full from yesterday. I know I am a little bit. I had ham and everything else. I think my favorite part was the cheesecake. That is always my favorite part. Yummy, yummy. So since today's Black Friday and some of you were smart and stayed home and shopped, some of you went out there and mingled and are fighting for whatever's on sale, I am going to make your life easier and give you some makeup products that's going to make your makeup look a little easier, so when you do go out there shop, you can shop with ease. And a lot of these products that I do mention, they're not sponsored. For instance, the Huda Beauty products that I do mention, they are currently on sale for like the setting powder and the primers. Yeah, the setting powders and the primers, and I think that was it that I did have from Huda. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's get into the primer. I'm going to use the Guerlain 24 karat gold. This is going to hydrate your skin. I love this. It's pure luxury, but I love the way it feels. And then I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix primer. This is going to blur your pores. So I'm only going to focus that into my T-zone. Alright, so I applied the primer. I'm going to be using, I had to do my hair back because it was getting in my way. This is the Huda Beauty Fox Filter Foundation. I really love this foundation. A lot of people didn't like it, but I really like it. I would say it's good for mature skin. I have mature skin and I don't have any issues at all. It's super creamy. It blends out. You can go from medium to full coverage. And you buff it into my skin. And I just love the way this looks on my skin. Next, I'm using the NARS Light Reflecting Eye Brightener. I really love this as my eye brightener and concealer. I'll show you a difference on one side of my face, but this makes such a good, a big difference. From one side to the other, like night and day. I love this concealer so much. Alright, so next for brows, I'm going to use my brow pencil, and then this is going to make your life easier. This is the Benefit Mighty Fine Brow Pen. So I comb my brow hairs up, and then it has this cool applicator where it has spikes, and I kind of just rest my hand on my chin. And I have to use a mirror, but I gently, with light pressure, draw fine hairs and feather my brow in like that. And it ends up so cool at the end. Okay, so we're just gonna skip the creams. We're going to do it because we're trying to make your life easier for today only. So this is the NARS. I got this last year for the holiday launch. And they have one for this year, which looks like, I kind of want to buy it, but I'm I have this one from last year. So let's just use what I have. But you get a bronzer or a contour, a highlight, and then 3 blushes. You can use these forever. So let's go ahead and apply the contour. And they're not too pigmented, so you're able to build, which I appreciate, but I just love the tone of these. Like, look how beautiful that looks. So I actually have a new blush to use. This is the Sephora Colorful Blush in the shade Morning Blaze. I've not tried a whole lot of products from the Sephora collection, but I thought this looks really, it's like a luminous blush, but the tone on of it, it just looked really different. Like, I'm gonna even it out so it's not too much. But that is just, like, I might have went too heavy, but we can like blend it out. But that is just gorgeous. I love that. But I'm gonna have to like go over it and like down it up a little bit, but the tone of that is just beautiful. I love that. So we're going in with the Huda Beauty Sugar Cookie. Yes, Sugar Cookie. I use this powder so much. I love it. So I'm gonna put it underneath my eyes. So there's one side with powder versus the other. I love this powder. I look airbrushed. I look like a porcelain baby right now. It looks so nice. So let's get into highlight. I'm going to use the highlighter out of this palette. It's not giving it to me. Let's try the other cheek, because sometimes I have better luck on the other. No, it's not working. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll skip highlighter for now. Let's do eye primer. Let's use the P. Louise eye primer. A little bit goes a long way with this. So I'll use like that much and it does enough for one eye. And I just use my finger. Like, why not? Same thing on the other eye. I actually need to order more. And I've not tried a whole lot from P. Louise except the eye primer. And I'm a beauty content creator and I'm like, why not try more products from them? So this is going to be really simple. I'm going to go in the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. I don't know if this is still available. I'm going to be using the shade Delicious. Then I'm going to be using two of these shades from Danessa Myricks, the Color Fix Stick. You get a foil, I think they're foil on one side and a metallic on the other. So I'm just going to go ahead because I need to have a matte shadow in the crease. So I'm going to go in with my mirror. Here we go. And you can also get this mirror on Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Like, look at the glitter in this mirror. I love this mirror so much. I want to get the gold one. He needs to come out with some more mirrors like this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this in my crease and wiggle it back and forth like this, just to lay down some shadow like that. And as you can tell, they're like pigmented. Alright, so we're going to go in with a Danessa Myricks, but before that, I need you to go to part 2. Alright, let's go ahead and get into using this. So one side you're getting this pretty dark navy blue, And then on the other side, you're getting this lilac color. Let's talk about the packaging on this. I love the packaging on this. You can take them apart like this. So let's say that you only wanted to take one color, you can absolutely do that. And also, if you do buy one, keep the plastic part. I think it's to like keep it from drying out, but there you go. You can store it just like that. So let's go ahead and apply the navy. I'm going to apply it to my lid. First of all, it's very cold, but it kind of feels good on the eye. But it's going on very creamy. The color on it, it's very beautiful. It's got all these micro glitters in it, like blue and pink and purple. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then we're gonna go in with the other side, the purple lilac. And I'm gonna go over that in the inner corner, like that. Ooh, that is really pretty. Yes, I love that. That made my eye look like elevated it. It was super easy to apply. Let's go ahead and use an eyeliner. This is a kohl eyeliner. This is by Jillian Dempsey. So I'll go ahead and apply it to my waterline. Again, very creamy and very pigmented. I'm impressed with that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and curl our lashes. And then we're going to use the L'Oreal Extension Telescopic. I love the packaging on this. I'm a fan of silver. But here is what the wand looks like. So I'm not blocking the camera. So far, I am liking the mascara. So that is what it looks like so far with like versus no mascara compared to like mascara. Alright, so I found another highlighter because we can't end the video without a highlighter. Hello. So this is a Catrice Cosmetics Perfection highlighter in the shade Shell Shine. And this definitely reminds me of a high-end highlighter. You guys tell me in the comments what this reminds you of. But does it give that highlighting effect? Oh, not another dud. Come on. There we go. It just takes a minute. That's pretty. Not that wham bam in your face highlighter, but it's definitely there. It's pretty. Alright, it's definitely not a dupe, but if you're looking for a cheaper alternative, this might be the solution. Okay, so let's do a lip combo. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Endless Cacao, and then this is a Lunar Beauty X Laura Lee collab. This is one of my favorite nude lipsticks in the shade Lanny. And I love this because like you push this down and it pops out like this. But look how beautiful that is. So let's apply the lip liner. I kind of go down like that and then put a line there. It kind of like gives it that puckering up look. And then I go in with the lipstick. Like that. I just love the two together. And then let's finish it off with the Urban Decay All Nighter. This smells exactly like watermelon. I love this so much. Oh, and I think the setting spray is actually on sale. So yeah. Yeah, that is the look. I had to put my hair back because it was getting in my way. But yeah, so that is the look for today. I love everything, just about. The highlighter, I wish it was a little bit more pigmented. We're going to try this next time. This is the Page Vine Rotate Eyelining Stamp Pen. It like gives you the wing for you, so that'll be a fun video next time. So yeah, if you're new to my account, hello, my name is Leah and I publish beauty content. My reviews are always 100% unbiased. If you are a brand, you can contact me in the bio. So I will see you guys in the next review.